Good evening, I'm Jack Royer. Thanks for joining us tonight for coverage of what has been a fun and important day in our area. Thousands of volunteers spread out across the greater Birmingham area in support of the 3rd annual Magic City Miracle Community Service event. Today's projects included food distribution initiatives, repairs and maintenance of buildings around our city, fundraising events, along with many other service projects. All of these projects powered by people who set out today to help others and to make our community a better place. Over the course of the next half hour, we'll take you along to see how volunteers of all ages have helped to make a difference. We'll bring you the stories of generous volunteers, tell you about the important needs met with this effort, and take you behind the scenes to show you what it takes to organize this huge outreach. Like me, the reporters you'll see throughout the program are all students. Young journalists from the University of Alabama and the University of Montevallo. We'll hear more later about the student journalists covering today's event. Now let's get to our big story, Magic City Miracle 2014 and Stop Hunger, which provides life-saving aid to people all over the world. Jenna Siffinger from the University of Alabama has the details on how this organization spread their service to the Magic City Miracle today.
A single grain of rice can begin to tip the scale and determine whether someone goes to bed hungry. Stop Hunger Now is participating in the Magic City Miracles for the first time this year. This international hunger relief agency has been fighting to end world hunger for over 15 years. Assistant Program Manager Karen Smaha says the organization wants people to realize the importance of hunger around the world.
Our mission is always to hope that our volunteers, obviously we want to have them fully engaged in our mission of ending hunger in our lifetime. We also want to educate them on the importance of ending hunger in our lifetime.
Over 200 volunteers put a mixture of vegetables and rice into plastic bags that are then sent to people around the world. Volunteer Mary Catherine Cook says she's excited to service people overseas.
I'm helping and making a difference, even though it feels like something small, scooping vegetables into a pouch, but you know, it just feels good to know that it's going to help people who really need it.
The Earth produces 4.3 pounds of food per person per day, and the food being packaged here provides 6 meals to someone in need. Their goals are to package as much food as possible and spread awareness about the crisis of world hunger.
Not as simple as getting up and deciding what you want for breakfast. And there's people in this world that don't have any meals at all. And so just making everybody realize and be educated how important it is.
The organization is packaging over 35,000 meals, which will be sent to their base in Marietta, Georgia, and then distributed worldwide. Each package a bushel of hope for someone searching for their next meal. Jenna Siffinger reporting for Magic City Miracle.
And for more information on how you can ship meals and medical aid to people in need, visit StopHungerNow.org. One local women's and children's center is getting a makeover. Chloe Allen from the University of Montevallo has more on this story.
Magic City Miracle volunteers are rolling up their sleeves to paint a fresh coat on the Lovelady Center. The facility has been a safe haven for women and children for several years, where they can rebuild their lives through faith and empowerment.
Magic City Miracle is here today to work on a variety of 12 different rooms at the Lovelady Center. We've got a combination of kitchen, re-entry dorm, which is where we're in right now, and also the bathrooms and bedrooms where the ladies and their children will live. So we are giving them a complete makeover.
Volunteers have also provided the center's residents with not only newly painted walls, but with new bunk beds, sheets, comforters, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Other decorations such as lamps and rugs will also be added to the rooms. Monica Bird, the community outreach coordinator for the center, said the outpouring from the city has been a blessing.
The hearts of the people that come to help us, it is, you know, you just see the hand of God working in here on a daily basis, and these people really do have a servant's heart. And it's amazing.
With the acts of kindness from the community, the Lovelady Center will be given the comforts of home as the residents complete the programs offered at the center. For Magic City Miracle, I'm Chloe Allen reporting.
For more information on the great folks the people at the Lovelady Center do, go online, theloveladycenter.com. Well, a little paint goes a long way at the Church of Reconciler in downtown Birmingham. Emily Passwaters from the University of Alabama tells us how a small group of volunteers are making the city a better place, one brushstroke at a time.
Music, art, and fellowship are in full swing at Church of the Reconciler in downtown Birmingham. The church is one of the many organizations volunteering in Magic City Miracle. The focus of this year's Art for All project is what you like about Birmingham and what you would like to see. Participants can paint rocks, canvases, or wooden blocks. The group plans to travel with the display to different churches and hopes to call the Birmingham Museum of Art its permanent home. Antiqua Davis says there is a bigger picture in creating art.
Maybe they can feel something they've never felt before through art. I just hope they feel love. It's the biggest thing, love through expression, through art with our community.
People of all walks of life are welcome to join in the event. Coordinator of Art for All, Ann Hill, says that painting is something fun that shows just how magical Birmingham is. One thing that makes it so special is the volunteer outreach, and hopes they can take something away from it.
Well, I would hope that they see that each of us are the same in so many ways, and when you sit down next to someone and you begin painting, then you realize that you're more similar than you are different.
Believe that you are already worthy is what one participant chose to paint on her canvas. She asked to be anonymous, but said she wanted to paint something inspirational to others.
No experience is needed in Arts for All. All you need is a paintbrush, some paint, and a wooden block.
Volunteer Savannah Lotta is a senior art student at Shades Valley High School. Learning about Art for All immediately piqued her interest because it is a different way of volunteering.
It's more personal to do it like this, like make your own personal thing instead of, you kind of get to put yourself into it with what you do.
Art for All is just one of the many organizations making an impact in downtown Birmingham, and the church hopes to expand its outreach after the event. At Church of the Reconciler, I'm Emily Passworders, reporting for Magic City Miracle.
The church hosts different crafts at Art for All once a month. They welcome people of all ages to join. For dates and times, go to their website at churchofreconciler.com. With the diagnosis rate of people with intellectual disabilities on the rise, one group in the Birmingham area is trying to create housing opportunities for adults. Rich Robinson from the University of Alabama has more.
As the old saying goes, there can't be many things more boring than watching paint dry. That's especially true if you're a fish.
I like my fish that's over there, right there. His name's Snowballs.
That was Stephen Vane. He's a 35-year-old man with an intellectual disability who lives in a group home with a roommate. The home is one of 80 area properties owned and operated by ARC, an organization that offers residential programming for adults with intellectual disabilities.
In these homes, we have folks who live in the houses semi-independently, some, with 24/7 staff support.
Stephen's home was in need of a new interior paint job, which is where the roughly 20 volunteers participating in the Magic City Miracle came in.
The volunteers today are working on everything from painting to landscaping to sanding down things, so just giving a fresh new look to 3 of our homes.
The manpower provided today by the Birmingham community goes a long way in helping the mission of groups like ARC.
I love to get my family involved. I love for them to give back and see what it's like to give your time and just spend time with other people on projects. It's rewarding.
The all-volunteer crew added shots of color to the new game room that Stephen and his roommate will be able to enjoy. Stephen is thankful for the community support.
I like that the fact that it's going to make the house look good.
I'm Rich Robinson, reporting for Magic City Miracle.
ARC of Jefferson County hopes to expand its housing opportunities in the Birmingham area. To learn more, you can visit arcofjeff.org. In attempts to make a church more like home, volunteers gathered together at the Church of the Reconciler to update the building. Lauren Altaffer from the University of Montevallo has a look at those renovations.
7 volunteers from Magic City Miracle put in hours of labor to brighten up the Church of Reconciler today. And project manager Brett Clark puts in his hard work once again for the 3rd year.
Well, we've done some various renovations. We've reworked the men's bathroom. They had some plumbing issues which were repaired. We've relocated a fence on the other side of the building, and out here we're putting in a new exit door to kind of close off this alcove for safety reasons, and we're doing a little sprucing up, painting some floors on the inside.
For this church to grow and continue to help others requires a little maintenance, and that's where Magic City Miracle steps in. This project primarily addresses repairs aimed at making the church warmer and healthier for members of the community. The church serves the people of the Birmingham area, and so is volunteer Neil Jones.
I'm here to help somebody else. It's good to be able to get outside yourself and do something for somebody that really needs it.
The project is expected to wrap up today, and the leaders of the Church of Reconciler invite people in the Birmingham area to join them any Sunday morning at 9:30. I'm Lauren Altaffer, reporting for Magic City Miracle.
With renovations including plumbing, floors, and new cosmetics, the Church of Reconciler will bring a fresh start for the church members. Moving on to another good cause, volunteers cleaned and repainted the Joe Rush Center today, where they house work crews and missionaries who work to help maintain houses for low-income homeowners. Sydney Fields from the University of Montevallo gives us a closer look at those repairs.
Talking to I missed a spot.
With all the miracles performed with the help of Magic City Miracle, about 20 people gave their time to give a little TLC to the Joe Rush Center in Midfield, Alabama. Volunteers of all ages came to the Joe Rush Center ready to use 35 gallons of paint to help improve the facilities. Nathan Jones is one of the children who took time to leave his mark on the Joe Rush Center.
The whole city comes together and we do service projects for people who don't have like very much money, and like this, and we're painting.
With as much help as the Joe Rush Center provides, these people decided to give back by painting the hallways and the dormitories.
Watch your head, son, because I can't.
The Joe Rush Center is a part of Urban Ministry, which is the inner city ministry of the United Methodist Church in Birmingham, Alabama. Volunteer Amanda Akers heard about this through announcements at Trinity United Methodist Church.
Well, I just, love to be involved in the community and be a servant to those, in this case, who are being a servant to others in the community.
Am I correct in saying that it's okay?
The Joe Rush Center sends volunteers out to low-income areas to rehabilitate an average of 35 houses each year. For Magic City Miracle, I'm Sydney Fields.
The work the Joe Rush Center does to help homeowners maintain their homes is important. Consistent upkeep allows them to retain their homeowners insurance. Volunteers took over Discovery United Methodist Church today. They sorted through items for their annual garage giveaway. Caitlin Chastain from the University of Alabama has more.
Boxes, boxes, and more boxes. They are emptied. Items reorganized and then packed back up.
Today is a labor of love, of sifting through donations and finding the right place for them so that we can have them prepared for the big event in December.
From clothes to books, you name it, they take it. Items flood in year-round. Volunteers come together for one big day, and before the sun sets, they are organized and ready to flow back into the community.
While sorting clothes and other supplies might sound easy, a 25-foot moving truck came packed with plenty of work.
We help people get things that they need by donating things that we have that we don't need anymore.
For young volunteer Alex, this event holds a special place in her heart.
Other people helped me when my house caught on fire. That's why we help them.
She isn't the only one who feels touched by the event. Terry Rogers is volunteering for the 4th year in a row. He says hearing stories from the people the event helps makes it all worthwhile.
It's people just like me. We're all the same. Our needs might be different, but my needs could be exactly those needs next year.
And many volunteers feel the same. That's why they keep showing up. Nearly 50 were there.
It makes me feel proud of myself.
And just like the volunteers, the donations keep coming. This is the 5th year for the event, and they already have 2 storage units packed with items. With donations continuing to flood in, they say their dream won't stop here. I'm Caitlin Chastain reporting for Magic City Miracle.
The Garage Giveaway event will take place December 6th at the Hoover Med. For more information, visit www.thegaragegiveaway.com. You've already seen evidence of the great work being done around Birmingham today. Hallie Tarpley and I found a group of people serving hungry folks in our community, and it all starts with homegrown Alabama food. Some say potato, some say potato, but for today's mission, that didn't matter. It was all about helping to feed hungry families in our state.
We have all these people out here today in order to help us bag them up and get them out to our agency so they can help feed more people in Alabama.
Here we go, back up, here we go.
Those potatoes, some 40,000 pounds. That's 120,000 servings for families in need around our state. They're locally grown, too, on Alabama farms, from the field to those in need. According to the USDA, 6.8% of Alabama families have very low food security. That's the highest rate in the nation.
We want to teach the importance of sharing love with our neighbors and how to care for our neighbors. And this is one way that we can share our concern and God's love with our neighbors, is by being here and making sure their daily bread is provided for.
They come from Alabama farms, ready for the supermarket, or at least most of them. The potatoes that don't make it all the way to the market end up here, skipping the middleman, on their way to folks in our state struggling to put a meal on the table. There are people here today at the Christian Service Ministry from all over the state, all over the city, with different titles, different affiliations. But today, none of that matters.
Whether it's in churches or businesses or nonprofits coming together and just serving within the community to make Birmingham a better place to live for everybody.
Folks of all ages today.
It makes me feel good because I know I'm doing something kind for others.
They all have the same goal in mind.
We're all coming together for the greater cause of to help feed people across central Alabama from so many different churches. I don't even know how many different churches we have out here today, but it's a wonderful, and to see everyone come together for Magic City Miracle, this has been very heartwarming to me.
Heartwarming indeed. Thanks to the good folks at the Christian Service Mission on 3rd Avenue South for having us today and having such a great event. A lot of the projects for Magic City Miracle involve lots of hard work, and the volunteers in our next story definitely do that, but also made sure to have a lot of fun along the way. Sloan Popple from the University of Montevallo has that story.
What may look like a party is a simple way to raise money for diabetes research.
I've been a type 1 diabetic myself for almost 16 years.
That's what volunteer Anna Rambo said motivated her to get involved with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation Walk to Cure Diabetes. Participants formed teams to compete to raise money for JDRF. Each team walked a 5K at Veterans Park in Hoover from noon to 5. So far, the walk has raised over $160,000 for diabetes research, which is $30,000 more than last year. Volunteers involved in the Magic City Miracle helped with a variety of things.
Some of us have been setting out drink coolers for people. Some of us have been working the registration booth. Some of us have worked t-shirts and handed those out, handed out drinks. Some of us have participated in the walk. We've done just about everything behind the scenes that you can do here today and love doing it.
Besides raising money for research, the goal of the walk is to provide a support system for those who have type 1 diabetes. The overall atmosphere of the walk was a party. There was food, music, dancing, and fun activities such as a moon bounce and slide. JDRC officials say that the teams have until November to raise money. An awards ceremony will be announced at a later date. For Magic City Miracle, I'm Sloan Popple.
Here we go, stand by. Officials say planning for next year's walk is already in progress. And folks, there we have it, another Magic City Miracle in the books. Thousands of volunteers, hundreds of service projects, and scores of people, including those behind me, scores of people that received the help they need today. And thanks to the students and the student reporters from the University of Montevallo and the University of Alabama who worked to bring you this special report and this special event. So for them, for us, and for everyone who worked so hard today and to put this show together, I'm Jack Royer saying good night. We'll see you next year for the next Magic City Miracle 2015. Everybody give a wave to the camera there. Good night, everybody.